Welcome to Kia NBA Countdown as we get you set for a Friday night doubleheader right here on ESPN. We start tonight with the ongoing Jeremy Lin saga. Of course, the legend shows no sign of slowing down, not yet. After another incredible week for the Knicks, some things you need to know.
All he does is Lin. Jeremy Lin is 6-0 as a starter, and the Knicks have won 7 in a row to get back to 500. Right now, they're in 8th in the Eastern Conference.
Lin became the highest scorer through his first 5 starts since the merger in 1976. It's Lin describable.
What?
What indescribable? Okay. As a starter, he's averaging just over 24 points a game.
His play has been, here comes a new one, guys, Linfectious.
There's no new ones.
During Lin's sanity, that's the last one, I promise. Tyson Chandler's scoring is up 3 points to 14 a game, and Steve Novak has averaged 13 per after averaging just 3 points a game before.
All right, there's still some room for improvement. His 36 turnovers in his first 6 starts is the most since 1977. Lin himself admitted that's an area of great concern going forward.
Well, some other Lin-tastic notes. He's been the league's 7th best scorer since February 4th. Much of his damage comes from close range, with 38% of his points scored inside 5 feet. He's averaged 10 points a game from inside 5 feet these last 7 games, tops among all guards, and tied with LeBron James for 8th in the NBA in that span. And he's the only player since 1970 with at least 146 points and 57 assists in his first 6 starts.
All right, 2 weeks after the Giants win the Super Bowl, a kid named Jeremy Lin, who no one had ever heard of, now owns New York City. Irvin, you were one of the few players who knows what Lin is feeling right now to juice one of the world's biggest and most glamorous cities. What is going through this kid's head right now?
Well, Michael, one thing good about sports, it can always bring a city together. And winning is contagious and makes all the fans and the people who live in a city feel better about the city. Jeremy Lin has done that for New York. And the Knicks are winning, and they're winning with exciting basketball. And so the kid owns the town, but the Knicks own the town because they won, what, 7 in a row, I believe, since he started?
7, yeah.
Well, I'm wondering when we're going to get out of the Linsanity into reality. I mean, yes, tip your cap to this kid, 7 in a row. The numbers.
Go ahead and rain on the parade.
I'm not raining on the parade.
Exactly.
It's been a perfect storm. The stars have been aligned. Look, no Carmelo, no Amari for most of this time, right?
That helped, no question.
He didn't have to look over his shoulder. His head coach said, go. This is your thing. He could do anything he wanted. He could turn it over 8 times in a ball game. He knew he was going to play 40 minutes, and there's not many guys that play 29 games, get cut twice, go to another team, and get a chance to start. Credit him for taking advantage of this, but it's been a perfect storm. What's going to happen when they get their whole full complement of team back together?
I give you that, but we can't. Look, most guys that given that opportunity to play through their mistakes still wouldn't average 24 and, what, 10 assists or 9 assists. And everybody's poo-pooing the schedule. He's played Darren Williams, Devin Harris, John Wall,
players, right?
Rookie Rubio, yeah, and very good ones. I mean, you know, hyped ones. So the Lakers had the top defense in the league when he put 38 on them. So I understand he hasn't played Derrick Rose and Chris Paul yet, but still, even mediocre average point guards do not demolish bad teams the way he has.
Well, I'm sort of in the middle here. I want to just wait. I don't want to have any more proclamations. You know, I don't want to make any more grand declarations. I want to see, starting Sunday, not tonight against New Orleans, please, just set that aside.
Okay, hold on. What will he do Sunday against the Dallas Mavericks? You can't be on the fence on this one.
Wishy-washy.
I'm on the fence. I'm telling you guys about it.
What a shocker.
You know what? No. I just said I'm not going to make any grand declarations. I want to just watch and see what the Knicks, not just Jeremy Lin, what are they going to do against a defending champion starting to play really well again? So I'm sort of leaning toward JB's position. You got to get rid of Toronto.
Didn't we talk about this with the Lakers?
Exactly.
JB's not allowed in Miami or New York
my
now.
position?
That he has to do it, that you want to see real opposition.
Let me say this. Nothing would change no matter who he plays, because a great point guard plays the same against everybody. Yeah, he may not score 24 points, and he shouldn't. Carmelo Anthony comes back, he should fall into a role of maybe 10 points, 10 to 15 assists a game. That should be his
Irvin,
role.
will he do that?
And he will
Aren't they
do
gonna
that. Jeremy
dare him?
Lin
Aren't
will
they gonna
do
back
that.
off and make him score?
And Jeremy Lin will continue to lead this team, and trust me, the Knicks will continue to win because he gets everybody involved. Everybody is better because of this young man, Jeremy Lin.
Okay,
the
Matt,
whole
you're
team
right.
is playing better right now.
They got Melo coming back, J.R. Smith, who they just signed minutes
Now,
ago.
you talk about a wild card.
Yeah.
That's
He's
a
a wild card.
wild card.
And will Coach D'Antoni be able to coach him? That's going to be the key because he's strong-willed.
Yes.
J.R. Smith is strong-willed. So you have to remember now the locker room becomes important. Who controls the locker room? What player? Not the coach.
See,
he doesn't
this is
control
where
the
Tyson
locker room.
Denver,
Chandler
where you
is
had a
going to have
Chauncey
to be
Billups. Chauncey Billups was wearing a
Good
ring.
point.
Yeah.
He could flash every so often to J.R. Smith.
Tyson Chandler has a ring.
Okay, but
He's
Tyson
gonna
Chandler.
have to be the strong guy in that locker room. Now, Tyson in Dallas was huge. He would talk to
Yeah,
Jay.
but you didn't have any wild cards in
I'll
the
give
Dallas
you that.
locker room.
Well, I hate to give this guy one more thing, but Jeremy Lin. No,
Now he's gotta keep-
you're the point guard. You got to control the locker room as well as control what happens on the court. That was my job when I played. You just said it. Chauncey Billups, Chris Paul, same thing. When you're the point guard, you got to now step into that role. If he really wants to be the king of New York,
That's a tall order.
the
Irvin.
king of New York, he's got to control the locker
He's been
room.
that leader on the court, directing
has been,
traffic
but
with
he has been.
Chandler.
But now it's got to translate
to
to the
like-
locker room.
Amari and Carmelo weren't there when he was directing traffic, so let's.
Amari
They're going to
was.
be driving
Amari
right by him. I'll tell you what.